today I've got this guitar, which I'm going to be working on. It's one that I restored quite a while ago. The bridge on this was out of an old Epiphone, and I placed it in there because I was missing a bridge, amongst other things. But recently, I've noticed that I got buzz down there, and I can't adjust the neck because it's aluminum for one thing, and it's also composite behind there, and there's no torsion bar. So the only adjustments that I can make would be to raise or to lower the bridge. And I'm going to fabricate a new bridge, giving it a little bit extra height. I've been using this as a slide guitar, which is fine. But I used to use this as a stage guitar, and playing up here, you don't notice the buzzing, but when you start getting up here and you get buzz, you know. So, and it needs a new set of strings anyway. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to take off the strings, I'm going to pull this out, and I'm going to fabricate a new bridge, and I'm going to show you how I do that. So I made this, which is a power winder, and I'm going to use this to loosen the strings. There we go. Now I will cut them, because these things are so dull. And the only time I don't is if if I'm making adjustments or whatever, in which case I'll loosen the strings rather than cutting them. But these strings are shot, so they're destined for the recycle bin. Okay. Well, let's see if this comes free. Not real easy. Let's see. A little grip on that. Oh, I already broke it. Now I gotta fix it. That sucks. Let's see. Try the needle nose. There we go. Yeah, and if you take a look on this, you can see I already had a shim on the bottom, raising it up. A piece of coat hanger there, so making a new bridge is the goal. So I have a piece of scrap aluminum here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow myself, well, probably another 30,000. I'm going to trace this out, and then I'm going to cut it and then shape it. So that'll give me the more height. So time to get on with that. is all cut out. Now I got to get busy with some files and shape it into form. Yeah. File. There we go. Take off more material. There we go. Start doing a guesstimate as to where I want my roll back to be. And I think right there. Okay, so here's the old one, and I need to cut from here down that way until almost to where I got it clamped in the vise right now. So I'm going to do that. It's kind of a rolling off break, so it's going to be like at the middle here and then at the back end over there. The heavier file. I'll go with a lighter file now. Use that for rounding. On the back side of this, I do a break pretty much the other way. Yeah, I'm going to want a little coarser file. Make that work quicker. That's got it. Even it out on this one. I got to flip it the other way because there's a little break I need to put on there for the B string, and then a rise I need to put on there for the E string. So I'm going to determine those based on this. So actually right from that roll, and then half and half. Okay. So yeah, that'll work. This one for this one. About like that. And we can clean these up. Break some of those edges. There's a little edge on the bottom of this. Break that. And of course, and when I compare these together, I can see that the new one is a little longer than the old one, and I just snuck off and did a test fit and it's not fitting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak over here to the grinding wheel and just a little material off the ends and round the edges a little bit on the ends so it'll fit in better. Well, that might fit. I just want to clean it up a little bit anyway with the finer file. I'm going to go and do a test fit and see how it sits. And let's see. Hey, it fits. Just like it was made for it. So now all I have to do is string it up. And I have these nickel wound strings from when I owned a 7-string acoustic or electric guitar. Basically, it gave me one deeper string, so I think I'm going to use these because I can drop it down so that the low string is going to be a B as opposed to an E, or else I can use just the standard ones, but these are just slightly bigger gauge. So let me see what that's going to look like. Oh, I've only got a code on here. They want you to cut it with scissors. Thankfully, I have scissors. I thought these were supposed to be 7s. The gauge is for an 8. Oh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay. So I guess they make them for 8 strings and then they just short you. when you order the 7-pack. So this one should be my B string. This would be the only one that would be questionable as to whether or not it's going to fit through the holes. And we can see already that it's fitting through the holes that I made. I don't want that over that. So yeah, that's going to work. And now let me show you how I wind these. I should really clean this off a little first. Ordinarily I clean the guitar when I change strings, but this one wasn't all that dirty. Clean off there, and I don't have to worry about the neck so much because it's all aluminum. So what I do is I take the string, and this is the post that I'm going to be winding on. For the heavy set ones, I just go to the next post and then I put a little crimp in there. And that's going to show me the length that I need. And then I go through the hole, like so. And I'm going to pull that down like that, and I'm going to pull this around to the front like that, and then I'm going to pull it back like here, and that's going to give me a nice tight clamp. And then when I wind the string like this, that's going to go right over that and give me a solid clamp on right there. And this will give me my minimum of 3 turns on the post. You want at least 3 turns on these, because otherwise if you only do like 1.5 or 2, they'll break. So there we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut the excess. So it's basically rinse and repeat 6 times. So now that you know how it's done, I'm not going to bore you with it. I'll get this thing strung up and then we'll see how it plays. So now I have it all tuned up. A 5th lower, so now it's a baritone guitar. So this would be an E. And that would be an E. And an A. And remember, the original problem was the buzz up here. Well, it's taken care of because the bridge is higher now. course, it isn't holding a tune right now, but it will once the strings are worn in. That's it for today.